I recently completed 1000 days in Minecraft Survival, beat the Ender Dragon for the first time, and built up a beautiful cottagecore base. I've come up with the total original idea of turning it into a movie, for you to binge while studying, relaxing, or falling asleep. So sit back, grab a cuppa and some snacks, and let me take you on a cozy journey. Hello everyone, my name is LunaMoonBow and today we are starting a brand new adventure. So here we are with all of our settings for Luna's World Season 2 ready to go in for our first 1.19 world. So let's see what we get. Oh, this is very exciting. Hello. Okay, let's have a quick look around. Oh wow. Oh, hello jungle and chickens. Hi. We have friends already, we're going to be fine. Okay, so now we must go and do the very basics and go and punch some trees and quickly get a bed before we hit our first nightfall. So whilst we are getting some of our basics here, let's talk a little bit about this series. So I wanted to start a brand new 1.19 world because I want to go a little bit smaller than I did before. Last time I went very big very quickly and I've learned some lessons along the way, and this time I want to take things a little bit slower. So that's what we're going to be doing, although we do need to get hold of a bed pretty quickly. There are lots and lots of sheep. Let's see if we can go and grab some stone quickly. What is around this area? 3 sheep already. Shall I make my bed yet or shall I go and get... Oh my goodness. Okay, sheep, you have been saved. You have been saved by the village. You are very, very lucky. Okay, let's go down and see if we can grab some stone quickly and then we'll go over to the village. Ah, hello Stone Age. How I have not missed you. Oh, there's some coal there too. I can't resist my first piece of coal. Right, now we've got some stone. Time to go and check out that village. Hello, village. I have come to see what you have got today. Oh, there's a bed. Let's set our spawn. That's always good. I want to see if they have a different colour bed. White ones are boring. Oh, a yellow bed. Seems a little bit nicer. We'll take the yellow bed, thank you. And what have we got in here? Yes, we'll take some food. Most definitely. Oh, and some potatoes. Get a farm going already. Hi, sheep. Oh, little baby sheep. Bookshelves. Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to need to make myself an axe, aren't I? There we go. Upgrade to a stone pickaxe as well. We are getting upgrades. I'm definitely going to want lecterns. Oh, and books. Most definitely all the books. Hi. I think I might come and sleep with you tonight. You okay with that? Yeah? No, that's my bed. Don't you dare. How rude standing on my face when I'm sleeping. That's very passive aggressive. I'm not here for this. Can I have my bed back, please? Thank you. Well, we have survived our first night, and now we need to go and find some coal and some iron. Ooh, okay. So there seems to be a bit of a high hill up there, so hopefully we'll be able to find some coal and iron up there. Iron! Let's smelt up our iron. 9 pieces. Would help if I put in some coal. Shield and boots, we are ready to go. Oh, there's some more beautiful horses over here too. Sadly, we haven't found a saddle, but we'll have to come back later and see if we can find one. But for now, we must continue on our way. I'm on the hunt for a birch forest. I think it might be good to go this way. I can see some birch trees over there. We might be able to find a birch forest. It does appear that there is one just here. We haven't had to travel far at all. Let's still do a little bit more exploring just to see how far it goes. Oh, and a dark oak forest, bamboo jungle, an azalea tree. I think we might have found our home. Hello, beautiful birch forest. Let's see if we can find a little place for us to settle down. So I think just here is going to be the perfect spot for us to set up our little starter area and to get some foundations going. And I believe just through the trees over here, yes, you can see the dark oak forest. We've got some jungle and some bamboo near us as well. So let's make a little base camp. Okay, so there we go. First a basic base camp and a few crops growing down here and a bit of sugarcane over here. Now I am in need of some more iron, so it's time to make ourselves a sword and go and find some caves. Let's take our bed with us too. And so we set off on an adventure. We went back near spawn and I quickly found a skeleton spawner. Went in and attacked all of the skeletons, but I forgot that I wasn't wearing much armor and quickly, yeah, this happened. I died. Ended up back at spawn because I'd broken my bed, already chopping trees, wondering if I'd be able to find the spawner again, but I did, thankfully. And here I am collecting up all my stuff, checking the loot, which wasn't that great to be honest, but in this one we at least got a golden apple, which I was grateful for. I then went off and found some friends to help me with those skeletons. There we go, one bone for you and just one bone for you. I took them into a cave thinking that they would at least defend my honor, and look here, I got down to half a heart and they're just wandering around playing. So I took them back home because they were clearly useless. Then I went off to another cave, found some more iron and was able to equip myself with full iron armor, and then decided I'd go and tackle a mineshaft. The mineshaft had loads of iron, but sadly it was deep slate iron and lots of cave spiders as well. I forgot about those. I should have taken some milk with me. And I found many cave spider spawners, some loot chests which had some pretty good loot in them. I now have 3 name tags to my name. Smelted all up the stuff to make sure that I could keep going. Found a creeper. Oh my goodness. And he uncovered my first diamonds, which I was very grateful for. But sadly, it was just 1 diamond. Are you kidding me? I continued on and found some cursed terrain here. I didn't walk over it in case I met my demise. And as I decided I'd had enough and I was going to make my way out of here, I got attacked by more cave spiders and had to use my golden apple. But did I survive? Yes. Yes, I did. No one is more impressed with my survival skills than me, and maybe these two. Now we're going to need some names for our lovely cute little pets. I'm going to name one of them Sol. You know, like sun, Luna, moon, Sol, sun. You get it right. And then we're going to need a name for our another little buddy. So, in the comments below, oh look at him, he's giving me kisses. Leave your suggestions for this little guy's name. But nonetheless, our mining trip was very successful. We've come back with all of these goodies. That's lots of iron glow berries. I'm so excited to have those. 6 name tags. It's just incredible. 1 diamond, which I'm quite sad about. And yeah, this gold, redstone and lapis. And now, as I look around, that tree is upsetting me. So I think we're going to get to clearing this area and getting some animals. A few hours later and a little bit of the early game grind is done. We have this lovely little lily pad bridge that brings us over to this side of the island, where I have decided to keep my animals for now. Got them all going on over here, and then I plan on doing something with them at some point. Been breeding up my cows because I'm going to need all those bookshelves soon. Iron tools, I'm not going to cut it forever. Breed my pretties, I also need food. But it is very loud over here. And then back over this side, going across the cute little bridge. I've got one going over this side too. Extended the farm a bit, just adding those crops. Need all of the wheat for packed mud at some point, and then gathering up all of the food here and some sugarcane for those books later on. Been developing a little bit of a chest monster, but I have cleared out this area here for our first build in this world, and I'm very excited. I've got almost all of the resources I need. The last place we need to go is a mangrove swamp. So it's time for me to don my armor and my shield and set off to a mangrove to get some mangrove wood. Oh, it looks like we have found a swamp, but let's hope that there is also a mangrove nearby. Oh my goodness. Hi, little orange froggy. Well, it's good to know that you're here. We'll come back for you next episode. That was a very big jump. What I'm looking for is a mangrove. Pretty blue orchids. Oh my goodness. These are most definitely the best flower in Minecraft. Mangrove swamp. Oh my goodness, look at these trees. Hello, propagules. I'm going to be bringing some of you home so we can grow some of our own mangrove trees by the river in our birch forest. We're also going to want some roots. Oh look, they could be waterlogged as well. Oh, and here we have the little white frogs. Hey dude. Oh, hello. That was a very big jump. We'll have to come back for you another day too. Now we're here. Let's grab some mangrove resources. Safely back from the swamp, and it's time to get on with some building. So I've got everything ready here to build our beautiful little starter house. So let's start getting the framework in place. Okay, so that's a good basic little shape. So now let's start working on the roof details, just so we can get an idea of how the rest of this house is going to go. Okay, so that's just a really simple roof with just stairs and an upside down stairs and then a block in the middle and then a block on top with an upside down stairs as like a little detail at the top. So next I think I'm going to go and do the roof, and I'm planning on using some mangrove. We're just going to go along like this with the stairs, matching it up with the stairs on each side here. Then we'll have a row of some dark oak logs going along the top as well. And we'll have to strip these ones too. Then I think we'll drop in and add in a few extra details. So let's add in a few dark oak logs and add a sign and a trapdoor on top of that too. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, perfect. With all of the roofing detail done and our outline done, it's time to do the walls and the outer decorations. And here we are, the starter house is complete, and here is a little shaders preview for you. And here we are back in normal Minecraft. So this house, I wanted to go with a contrast of the white for the walls and then the dark oak as a trim. And I have had to use some of the more uglier blocks. Whoops! Let's try that again. Some of the more uglier blocks in the game, such as the birchwood and diorite. And that is purely because trying to get hold of calcite or quartz or mushroom block this early on is pretty much impossible. Unless I grinded for a week, and this episode took me 3 weeks, and that's not how I want to do things this time. So we have used some of the birchwood, and I'm hoping to transition to different white blocks as we build up this whole area around here. I kind of want it to have a really nice flowing vibe, a bit like Animal Crossing. So it's a really small little house. We've got some overgrown details coming here. I wanted to add some of the mangrove wood to this area as well, just because we're in 119 and it makes sense. And I think it goes really nicely with the dark oak and then contrasts nicely with the birch as well. Around the side here, I've added myself a little farm. I think this part of the house is possibly my favourite, with the hay bales and the wheat growing at the side here. And then some more hanging down leaves as well. And then this side, you've just got some of your more traditional house decorations that you have in Minecraft. So fence gates here, shutters as spruce trapdoors, and then a nice little plant bed here. I've wanted to make it look like it's a bit more overgrown, and I'm going to add more another overgrown vibe to this area in the coming days once this episode is out. I've also added a little interior in here. I have a blue bed. I quite liked having a little blue bed in here, little chest, and then our essentials up here. So we've got some barrels for a bit of storage, our basic workstations, and then a little bit more storage up here. And then my armor is nicely sat on here. Let me know what you think of our starter house. It's got a really nice cozy vibe, and I'm looking forward to upgrading it over time and adding some more details as we get a little bit more geared up. It might only be episode 2, but I'm in desperate need of a storage room already. Welcome back to Luna's World, everyone, and in our last episode we went and found these 2 gorgeous little wolves. One is named Soul and the other I asked for names from you all, and you guys definitely delivered. You came up with some really cool names to go along with Soul, but I have chosen Stella, which is Latin for star. But even though we have names for you lovely too, I'm going to struggle to name you, and that is because despite the fact I've gone and done a bit of mining between episodes, I managed to get 34 diamonds, which I'm very happy about. I'm actually struggling with iron at the moment. I've only got 37. So even though I managed to collect 6 name tags, I don't really have enough iron to make an anvil. So for now, I think a birch sign will just have to suffice. And very soon I will name you lovely pups properly. There we go, all lovely and named. I think one of the things I'm going to have to do first in this episode is go and get some iron. So let's grab our armor and set off to go and get some iron. Well, we haven't travelled far and I've already found this cave that does appear to have iron, but unfortunately it also has a lot of mobs. Okay, I'm going to make a water elevator and let's just go for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was way too close. Oh, that was way too close. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Just turn around and hold up your shield. Oh, yes, thank you for that. Oh, goodness me. Let's just light up the area a little bit. Oh, yes, there's a skeleton too. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Gonna get the iron and coal that we can see, and then we're just gonna get the hell out of here. Oh, good lord. I mean, they just spawned out of nowhere. No, I can't risk it. Sometimes I wonder why I play on hard mode. That's it. That's enough adventuring for today. It's not great. Only 14 pieces of iron, although it's 64 of copper. Why do we get so much copper? But anyway, I think next episode we're going to need to make an iron farm. And I'm also in desperate need of Fortune 3. Let's go back. I want to go and do some chill building. Hello, my little house. You'll not believe the horrors I have seen. Hello, doggies. I come back to you nice and safe. Whilst that is smelting, I want to have a little look around this area because there are some changes I'm going to need to make so that I can make this flow a bit better. I'd like to have a bridge that goes across over here. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of terraforming around this area. The farmlands, I believe I'm going to move them over this side. And I'm going to add some nice little farms over here. And I need to clear out all of this area because it would be nice to put our storage house maybe just in this section here with some lovely farms around it. So there is no time like the present. So let's set to clearing out this area and getting ready for our storage house and for making a bridge. Oh, this is going to take a very long time with iron tools. Wait a minute. I have 34 diamonds. Why am I using iron tools? And I also have enough books, leather and paper to make an enchanting table. And 31 levels. The only thing I don't have is some obsidian. But I do remember seeing a ruined portal over here in the jungle. Right, before we continue, I need to see if I can enchant an axe and a spade, because otherwise I'm going to be here for hours. So let's make ourselves our first diamond pickaxe. There we go. And now it's time to see if we can go and find where that ruined portal was. There's a parrot. Hi. Do you want to be my friend? Do I have any seeds on me? Ah, no. Okay. I'm so easily distracted. Yes! Come on, little parrot. Will you come into my shoulder? Oh my goodness. This is so cute. Let me know your names for our new parrot friend in the comments below. I've not had much luck finding a ruined portal, but I have found this lava pit. So I think we are going to manually make some obsidian here. Ah, there we go. And we shall slowly mine these pieces. There we go. 16 pieces for now. That should most definitely be enough for what we want to do. And how are you standing there on the lava? Well, that was quite the adventure, but we have made it back home with our brand new friend. But now I think it is time to make ourselves some tools and an enchanting table. So let's make ourselves a spade and an axe, an enchanting table. And let's take the grindstone with us too. So now we need to find a place of where to put the enchanting table. I'm considering just in this little spot over here. Right, we have our lapis, so let's see what we can get. Oh, I'm breaking 3. I've got 1 chance at a level 30 enchant. I'm going to risk it with my pickaxe. Please give me Fortune 3. Oh, just unbreaking. Okay, well, we'll take that for now. Let's try the others for now. Try unbreaking on here. Oh, efficiency 2. Oh, just efficiency 2. Well, it's not great enchants, but it's at least a starting point, and it's going to make our task of clearing this area out a little bit easier. So now it's time to get back to chopping down these trees and clearing out this area. Oh my goodness, this is so much faster. And there we go. And that was so much quicker with my diamond tools. But I think you can see down here, they have taken a little bit of a battering at getting all of this cleared out. And I've also now got some copper oxidizing because in our next build, we're going to be using some oxidized copper. So whilst that is doing its thing, let's come over here and get started on our bridge. So I've marked out an area here, which is where I'd like to have a bridge going from here across here. And I think I'm going to have it 3 wide going across here. So I'm going to start with some planks. Okay, so that's the basic start, and then I think down here we're going to have our beams. So, oh goodness me, this one goes quite far down. Okay, so now that's all sorted, I think I'd like to add some campfires on here just to give it a bit of texture. Okay, that gives it a nice little texture coming across the bridge here. Okay, we're going to take these middle ones out, I think. It's a work in progress. This is how I build. Sometimes things don't work out. Let's make these 2 high. And then try with putting some cobblestone slabs going across. And then maybe some walls too. think I'm also going to strip the dark oak beams here. Maybe let's pop some mangrove trapdoors on them too. Let's try some leaves as well. Okay, now I'm wondering whether we should put a little bit of a roof onto the bridge and have some foliage coming down as well. And there you have it, our bridge is complete. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And I've just added a few extra decorations around it and some of these glowberries in here. Oh, I think it looks lovely. And I've just extended the path up here, which is going to come to our animal area, where eventually we will build an animal barn up here. Oh goodness, guys, you are still incredibly loud. But yeah, I think it just matches the area really nicely. Oh, so happy with this cute little bridge. Still so many more little details that we need to add, but we can do those over time. And I've just extended the planks so it's a lot easier to walk around here now. Sadly, my copper is still oxidizing, but I do still have a few more materials to collect for our storage house, which is going to be going behind me over here next. We now have all the materials we need to make our storage house, and I was going to make it in this space here, but I actually quite like the thought of it being tucked into the corner back here. And this is the outline of where the house is going to go, and I've got a nice path running up here. In time, I'm considering having some wheat fields, maybe a well or a silo that's going to house some of the wheat in the meantime, and I'm not quite sure what's going to go here yet, but I'm excited for when inspiration strikes. So I've got all of the materials ready just over here, all in here neatly ready for us to go. And the house I'm going to be building is actually from my build ideas video, and I've decided to turn it into a storage house. So let's start with the outline. I'm going to be using mud. Oh my goodness, that sound. And then in the corners, we're going to be using a little bit of the mangrove wood. And we're just going to go around the edge like this. Okay, brilliant. The next thing we're going to do is to bring up these corners. Okay, and now we're going to use some birch wood, some white wool and some diorite to fill in some of the walls around here. Okay, so we've got more of the details in now. I think I'm going to add the roof, and then at the moment I'm in the phase of where I hate this. At this stage of the build, it always looks really ugly, and it's when you add the details at the end that it all starts to come together. So you just have to trust the process. But for the outline of the roof, I'm going to use some oxidized copper. I was able to get some of it a little bit weathered and wax it as well, because there is a beehive over there by where I've started a little tree farm. Okay, so this is the stage we're at now. We've added in this roof outline. Just gone with a simple A-frame roof. We have upside down stairs, block, stair on top, then another upside down stairs, and then just repeat it. And at the top it was 2 blocks and then an upside down stairs, just to give it that little bit of an accent. Then I've been using the mangrove fence posts as windows. I think it just sets it off nicely. Now it's time to fill in the rest of the details. And here we are. Here is our gorgeous storage house. So on the outside, I've gone for a oxidized copper trim. I think it goes really nicely with the red of the mangrove wood. And then on the roof, I've gone with some deep slate, and then the mud goes really well with the deep slate as well. I was going to include some cyan terracotta. That's what was originally in the build when I did it in my creative world from before, but I haven't found a mesa yet, so we can update that over time. Got some hanging leaf details coming down as well. And then over here, I think this is going to be possibly my favourite part. So we're about to show you inside our beautiful storage area, but this is probably more what my personality is. As someone with ADHD, I like to stay organised, but I always end up with a junk drawer. So I've got a little overgrown bit here just to represent myself. And it's the parts of myself that I'm leaning into and learning to like. And I love adding little bits of my personality into Minecraft. So yeah, I've added that there today. So if you're like me, just know that it's okay. We all have our junk drawers, don't you worry. And then on the inside, I've just done a little bit of an interior. So here is our storage room. It's quite small on the inside. We've got all of these chests here. I've got to organise them yet. That's going to be a job for when I'm feeling a little bit more motivated, shall we say. Let's see if I can get it organised before the next episode. So yeah, I went for chests and then some barrels in here as well, because I also wanted to make sure we had some light coming in here. And then upstairs, I've just created like a little work area. So this is where I can get some good smelting done, and then got some other of the tool blocks up here too. And then here is my diamond enchanted pickaxe. Not diamond, I mean iron, of course. I quite like the shiny colour of the iron tools instead of the diamond ones. We're just going to safely place that there. So yeah, I've got lots of storage up here as well, maybe for all the ores and the food and things that we cook. And then just decorated a little bit with a rug and some paintings up the top. I've also added a little bit of coarse stair on the path here. I'm going to be doing a little bit more of the decorations on the path in stream this week. I'm going to be doing a silent stream, as I'm going to be having a little bit of downtime later on after this episode has come out. But yeah, let me know what you think of our storage house and how quickly do you think it's going to take me to get organised. We have got a lot done today. We have found our new friend, and remember to leave your names for them in the comments below. We've got our storage house, and let's not forget, we also made this absolutely gorgeous bridge. I just keep running up and down this because I find it so peaceful. Loving the overgrown vibe that we've got going on over here. Hello, buddy. And in between episodes, as I said, I'm going to spend some time doing a little bit of path decorating and adding some extra details into this area. Let's see if I can get organised before our next episode. Welcome back to Luna's World, everyone. We're in our last episode. We built this gorgeous overgrown bridge. Between episodes on a silent stream, I've also worked on the path and some of the landscaping area around here, which leads us up nicely to the storage house that we made in our last episode, ready to keep me lovely and organised. And I did start organising and bringing my stuff over, but yeah, most of it isn't done. So if you guessed that I wouldn't have my storage system sorted, congratulations, you win. Also in our last episode, we found this utterly gorgeous, gorgeous little parrot, and some of you came up with some absolutely amazing names for this little guy. And I have chosen this one, Pixie, so thank you so much. Again, I don't have enough iron to name you for now, so we'll have to get you a sign. There you go, Pixie. I promise I'll get you a name tag soon, because in today's episode, we're going to make an iron farm because I'm in desperate need of iron. But ironically, to make an iron farm, I'm going to need iron, and I currently only have 4. And it feels like deja vu because I was in the same position in our last episode. So cue the caving montage. Okay, so we are back now from our mining adventure, and as you can see here, I've got all of these diamonds, gold, and all of that iron. I even managed to find an enchanted golden apple. It's absolutely amazing. With all those new diamonds, I think it is finally time to get ourselves some diamond armor. Diamond armor flex! Woo! And look, we've still got all those diamonds left. But surprisingly, when I went off on my little adventure, I managed to find another mine shaft, which you might have seen already. And if I bring you off over here, I also found something else really incredible, which is just down here, all the way at Y-46. I have a cave spider spawner. This is going to be the perfect location, but we won't get to this episode because right now we need to go and start our iron farm. With that out of the way, I now need to think about where I'm going to put the iron farm, and having a spider spawner here is going to be perfect because I was considering having the iron farm over this side anyway. We're going to clear out all of these trees, and that's because over here there aren't many caves. I've tested in my test world, I got an iron farm to start working, managed to make it look semi-pretty as well. So let's do some tree clearing. And there we go, this whole area is now cleaned out and ready to go. The iron farm is going to begin here and it's going to go underground, and then this is where our spider spawner is. So I'm going to be following a tutorial that is in the description below, so you can also follow it as well. And I'm going to try and take you through what I do and how I'm going to try and make this look a little bit more aesthetic. Okay, so first thing we need to do is dig down 10. And then add in some ladders so we can actually get back up. And then we need to dig out 4 this way, but only 2 high. Ooh, coal. Can't resist some coal. And now we're going to dig a 3 high, but 5 by 5 room. And now we're going to dig down another 3, and then carve out all of this area too. Okay, now that's done, I've got some more ladders here, and I'm going to give myself a little walkway out of here. Now in the tutorial, it now goes on to building the iron farm. But because I want to make this look a little bit nicer, I'm going to go and get some blocks and we're going to decorate the part in here before we start building the farm. So the main blocks I'm going to be using are mainly just the stone bricks, a bit of cobble, and then some of the mossy cobble mixed in, maybe with some vines and some glowberries as well. Just started with the floor here, just going to texturize around here. The room is only going to be too high, and then the room where the iron golem is going to spawn is only going to be too high. So you don't need to be doing too much in here, but just enough so that when we're looking inside, it looks a little bit like a nicer environment. Okay, so we have made some progress here. So it looks a little bit different to how it did before. And that's because I've added in some glass here and some glass here. So this bit here is so that I can see the villagers. We're going to put down their bed and we're going to have a zombie over here soon. And then above us is where the iron golems are going to be spawning, and that's where we're going to be collecting the iron above there. So now I'm going to start popping all of the beds down and getting the zombie area sorted before we put on the roof and then sort the iron golem part. Okay, there we go. Now we need to fill in this bit so that it's the layer in here, and then we're going to need to go and get some villagers. So I believe our closest village is the one back at spawn over this way. And I'm going to have to boat them all the way here and then get them on a railway track up to here. So let's get this set up first. Okay, so I've got a little ugly box ready just here so I can bring them down into the iron farm when I get them here. But we are going to have to do one at a time because I'm going to have to get them here by boat. So let's go back over to the village and see if we can start getting those villagers. Ah, there we go. There is the village. So I came here before and I made sure I kept some of these villagers safe because I need them. Hi, dude. Yes. I need you to move. There's an iron golem around here and I'm slightly concerned. Can you guys... Oh, there's two. Oh, hello. I don't want you. Actually, I don't actually know. Do iron farms work with nitwits? I mean, it means I could give you a job. You could be useful. Let's see if I can get you in a boat. Oh, no. Oh, of course, there's a thunderstorm. For the love of God. Oh, my life. No. Right, let's go, dude. Off we go. This is going to be painstaking. Oh, and we have made it out onto the river. Let's get you home, buddy. To a life of fear. I'm sorry. If only you knew what I was about to subject you to. Now, the real task is getting you out of here. No. You're going to go become a fisherman. No. This was not what you were destined to do. Oh, I really want to kill you. I really do. I don't even feel bad about putting you in the iron farm anymore. Look, and now it's nearly night time. Now you're putting us both at risk. Ouch. In you go. Goodness me. This was outrageous. That took way longer than I expected, but one down and two more to go. So I've done some checking on Twitter and Discord, and it appears that yes, this guy can be used in our iron farm. You're going to have a purpose, buddy. I mean, yes, it will mainly be based in fear, but you're going to have a purpose and a job. Okay, so that's all three of them in, and if we go down here into our other little peephole, then we should be able to wait until bedtime, and then they should hopefully all go to bed. And now, as the sun goes down, we wait to see if we can find a zombie. We've got to get him down into this hole down here so he can be part of our iron farm, and then hopefully he'll start spawning iron golems. I also have a name tag. Dave. He shall be known as Dave. Dave, where are you? I need you, Dave. You're an integral part of my iron farm. Oh! Come on, Dave. Dave. No, Dave. Oh no, I need to go and get you in the hole. Come on, Dave. Come on. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Go in the hole before you die. Go in the hole. No, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Well, this didn't go very well, did it? Right, we'll wait another night and try again. It has been a few hours. Oh, hello there, iron golem. We now have a working iron farm. Oh, buddy, you're definitely not burning to death. This doesn't seem very ethical at all. But as you can see by my levels, I have died. There were a few dramas. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. But I do have a working iron farm. So in here, we just have some lava. The iron golems spawn when the villagers below get scared by the zombie. Down here, this is where we have our villagers. Hey, and I have a nitwit, and it seems to be working. This is Dave. You can't actually see his name tag. Oh god, I can hear it happening again. It's so loud in here. But yeah, this is all working nicely now. I've been able to decorate it in here a little bit with some like mossy cobblestone just to make it look a little bit nicer. And then had a little bit of trouble of working out where I was going to get all of the drops to go. But they now go through here. So there's some hoppers just down here, and I've got a little room down here. Originally, I didn't plan this room very well, and iron golems are spawning in here, and I also definitely didn't die to a zombie twice in this room. It was quite dramatic, but yes, I've just been doing a little bit of AFKing, and whoa! I mean, that's the stuff, isn't it? That's what we need. Awesome. Okay, so we're not going to need to worry about iron for the rest of this season. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just so sad. So anyway, back on the surface up here, it's looking very bland and very boring. So this is the entrance down into the iron farm. Then this is where I'm going to get to my zombie. I'm going to cover this back up again, but I might just leave a trapdoor there in case I ever need to go and do any maintenance. And then this is the ladder down to the spider farm, and this is a creeper hole from where I had some creeper accidents. I was trying to get hold of Dave. So the plan is to place a blacksmith's house over here, and I'm going to bring in some villagers, and I can use the iron that I've got from the iron farm to trade, so I can start getting some books going, because my diamond armor isn't looking very shiny. So the next thing I need to go and do is go and grab a lot of resources. I need some calcite. Apparently you can find calcite on top of mountains. I didn't know this. Who knew this? Is this new information to you? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going to go and grab some calcite, and then we're going to get on with our build. There we go. That was quite the resource gathering trip. Apparently I don't live near any jagged peaks, so in the end I had to go and find an amethyst geode, but we now have everything that we need. And it's time to get on with today's build. So as I've said before, it's going to be going all the way over here, and we have got everything that we need to get our blacksmith house done. So all of the resources are here. It's going to be going just here, and for this one I'm going to bring back my time-lapse music. So let's start the time-lapse. Here we are with our little cute blacksmith's house hidden here in the forest. So I have added more trees into this area. In time I do want to add kind of more of a blacksmith on the outside, and then our spider farm is going to be just down here in a couple of episodes time. But for now I needed to visualize. Oh goodness, you can hear you can hear the iron golems. Oh, and of course it's raining. But as I was saying, I wanted to be able to visualize this being a forest area. I want quite a lot of the houses that we have around here to feel like they're nestled inside the birch forest. In time, I do have plans to add some custom trees. I wanted to try and get one added this time, but it sadly didn't quite come to fruition, so we'll do it again soon. So with this house, just went with some more deep slate. I wanted to go with a darker look for this house because I thought it would go nicely with the idea that it's a blacksmith. And on the inside, I haven't quite done an interior yet, but we've got lots of space to make this look. Oh goodness, I can hear them again. Oh, it makes me feel guilty every single time. So yeah, so our iron farm is just down here, and inside I'm going to have a couple of villagers that I can trade with. I'm going to put a chimney and a fireplace here as well. But I'm going to do that probably on stream soon. Not sure if you can notice up on the roof out here, but I have been doing a little bit of flexing with having an iron farm, and I put anvils all along the top. It's one of the things I'll now be able to do now that I've got a bit more iron. I love this build. I think it looks really, really cute, and I'm looking forward to working on our next project. And maybe you can help me. Shall we work on an enchanting tower or our spider farm? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome back to Luna's World, everyone. We're in our last episode. We built this iron farm, which is conveniently hidden by this blacksmith house. We also needed some villagers for that iron farm who are notoriously well behaved. And I hadn't sorted my storage room. But that's all changed. Between episodes, I've spent a bit of time bringing everything over. It's pretty well organised. It's still a pretty small storage room, and I am in need of some labels, but we'll have to deal with that another time. Because today's project involves my very worst enemy. I am in desperate need of some shiny armour, and it's also starting to get a little bit damaged, and a decent source of XP. And in our last episode, we did find this spider spawner, which is all the way down here at -46. So we need to turn this into a cave spider farm so I can finally get some XP and levels. And just like that, we have a working cave spider farm. Oh goodness, I have a fear of spiders in real life, so this is never an easy farm to have for me. But cave spider ones are the best for some early game XP, and I'm in desperate need of it. I also need some enchantments on this sword. It's taking so long. So now we have this room to deal with, and I want to get an enchanting setup in here. Maybe also have a mine going down here, because whilst I was clearing out spider farm, I managed to get 18 diamonds, and I remembered that we are at, yes, -50, which is perfect diamond territory. So let's set to clearing out this room and making it look much nicer. Now we have a basic structure of a room that has been set out. It's time to start decorating it. Now I've got some blocks together. I kind of want to go with a mangrove and deep slate vibe, with also a little bit of overgrown thrown in there too, and then we'll need to bring the enchanting table from up there down here, which I think I'm going to put here, and then I'm considering adding a little mine going down here. So let's start placing some blocks. The overgrown vibe in here is coming along really nicely, but there are some extra details that I want to add too. I want to get some of the amethyst clusters that I can add here onto some of the blocks, and also up here onto the ceiling. I'd also like some spore blossoms as well, just to help finish off this area. Brought in the enchanting setup down here. Got a little bit of a mine entrance that I'm going to start down here as well, because we're at -50. And then through here you can see the spider farm, and I can check that it's all working. Oh yes, hello, more spiders. However, to get the amethyst clusters, I'm going to need silk touch, so that's going to be our first job to roll on the enchanting table. Let's see how long this is going to take me. Let's try again with this one. Silk touch straight away. Oh my goodness. Right, let's combine these two. That is excellent. 2 rounds. I think that's a record. Right, time to go and get some amethyst clusters. Okay, so now we have got hold of all of our amethyst clusters, although I did make a bit of a boo-boo and oh my god, so I missed out on all those crystals. Never mind. Anyway, we also want to get hold of some spore blossoms because they add a beautiful magical vibe to any area. And I have found down here, there appears to be a lush cave and a zombie holding a block. Hi dude! Anyway, that looks like a lot of death. I really want those spore blossoms. Maybe I should go and enchant my armor first. Oh, good lord. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Just tower up. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, that was a close call. Let's go and enchant our armor. After a good couple of hours and lots of time at the spider farm, I've managed to get some basic enchants on my armor here, but I think this is my most prized possession, my moon bow, and I've gone out and tested it a bit too, and wow, very happy with this. But now it's time to go back in that cave to get some spore blossoms and to try and not die. I set off on what I thought would be a really long and epic adventure using my bow here. Oh, my bow skills are improving. Found a little crevice and managed to find a spore blossom pretty much straight away, followed by another one right next to it. This felt a little bit anticlimactic, so I decided to carry on. I found a pit of endermen and zombies and thought, hey, photo opportunity. Say cheese, guys. Continued on and found a few more spore blossoms and a few hazards before making my way back home, where we can now add some of the finishing touches to this area. So I'm just going to place just a couple of crystals down and around this area. think I want one on here as well. That looks cool. I want to add a couple to the ceiling too. And 2 spore blossoms. One of them I want to place underneath the enchanting table. There we go. Maybe I'll need to move that crystal a bit too. Oh, that looks really cute. It's coming down here onto the enchanting table. I am really happy with how this little project has come out. Wasn't quite sure how it was all going to come together, particularly as it's in Deep Slate, but oh, I love all of this stuff together. And it now means that we've got some enchanted diamond armor and tools, and we're a little bit more geared up so we can get on and do some more exciting things. I feel like I might want to take your llamas, but they're not going to like me for it. Ow! Guys, I want you to be my pets. There we go. Oh, another trade ahead. Hi guys. Yes, yeah, I appreciate that you're not too happy with me. Can I have your leads? Thank you. Ow, guys. Oh my god, calm down. Right, come on. Come over here. Come de-aggro. There we go. Oh, goodness me. Right, you guys calm down. Yeah, thank you. Calm down. And I'm going to get some cute carpets for you another time. So rude. I only killed their owner. Now we have got that job out of the way, I want to go on an adventure. You see, I don't know if you remember, but in our first episode, I said that I was going to go back to the swamp, which is over here, and get some frogs. Well, we're on episode 4, and I haven't done that yet. So I've got a couple of buckets. And let's go back to the swamp. We'll also need to get some slimes and see if we can bring some tadpoles back. So we have made it to the swamp, but now I just need to get hold of some slime so I can breed some of those frogs. Got a little bit of time left until the sun goes down. It is still rising. So we've still got quite a while yet, but I've just found this ruin portal. So let's see what we've got in here while we wait. Oh, gold block too. Oh, and mossy stone. Oh, more gold. And some obsidian. I'll take that, thank you. So I found a little spot around here with some little froggies around it. Oh, hello. That was quite the jump there. I think I'm going to camp out on a tree because I don't want to be tackling the night full of mobs. But we do need to wait for those slimes. We're going to set our spawn here on the tree and wait for the sun to go down. Now the moon is rising. And now we need to be on the lookout for some slimes. Okay, there's a slime over there. Right, let's quickly sleep. And then see if we can get over to them. Oh, good lord. Right, let's run away from the zombies. Got a slime to catch. Hello, Mr. Beautiful Slime. I want to be your friend. Okay, let's see how much slime we got. Whoa! 24? That is more than enough. Right, let's go and find some frogs. Hello, Mr. Froggy. Do we have a friend? There's your friend. Make me tadpoles. Ah, which one of you is going to do the business? I need one of you to do the business. I need your babies. Yes, finally, we have some frog spawn. Okay, now I need to wait for this to hatch. I don't think people realise how much of my time creating content is just waiting around for game mechanics. Oh my goodness, we have so many tadpoles. I don't think I brought enough buckets. We got some tadpoles. Why are you all the way down here, my dude? Like, I'm risking death for you. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, there we go. Well, we've got what we came for, so I think it is time to head back now. Goodbye, froggies. I'll be back for some more of you soon, no doubt. We are back now, and our tadpoles are swimming freely. Hello, dude. Grow up big and strong for me, please. Now we just need to wait for the frogs to grow up. I feel like putting them in a vast lake might have been a mistake. We'll have to see where they turn up. We have our first frog. Hello, dude. You're on the wrong side of the island. Come this way. There we go. You can still kind of swim, but if you can just stay there, that would be great. Now I just need to find another one of your siblings. Hello. Oh, wow. Look at you all the way over here. There we go. Well, I have at least 2 of you because you will be required to come to the Nether with me at some point. I can't be the only one that doesn't understand the game mechanic of frogs needing to go to the Nether to get frog lights, but hey ho, this is where we are. So with that said, I want to take a quick dip into the Nether to see where our portal is. It's going to be one of those times where I'm kind of hoping for a basalt delta. So I hadn't really considered where I was going to put my portal in this area, but instinct is telling me to go up here. And I've made it too big. Everyone pretend this didn't happen. There we go. Beautiful portal. First time. Here we go. Oh, good lord. Hi, Strider friends. Well, you might come in handy. A basalt delta would have been better. Oh, well, there's some over there. So, can frogs ride striders? I'm really sad. I'm just gonna go back and think about this another day. Hello everyone, my name is LunaMoonBow and welcome back to the Luna's World. Wait, no, that's not what this world is called. I need a new name and I want you folks to help me, so leave a suggestion down in the comments and I'll be picking one next episode. But in our last episode, we built this cave spider farm and magical enchanting setup. And between episodes, I've been spending lots of time getting those all-important enchants. But today, we have some important tasks to get to, and that is that ow! Kind of proving my point here, I am in desperate need of mending. If you look here at most of my armor, it is dwindling down apart from my helmet because I upgraded it recently, but especially my boots that only have a feather falling 3 on them. And that is because I have decided to decorate with these beautiful, beautiful prickly bushes. Hello, llama. And actually, I'm kind of pricking my armor to death. So we need to resolve that today. We also need to consider decorating our lovely, lonely nether portal over there. Soon we shall need to enter. So we'll get to prettifying that a little bit later. But first of all, I need to consider how I'm going to get a mending villager and what I'm going to do. So traditionally, it's usually melon and pumpkin farm, farmers, and then a big unethical villager trading hall. But I don't want to do that. I have 2 unique farms. I've got the iron farm behind me here, and then the spider farm that is also hidden all the way down here. Which means that we have an awful lot of iron and string, and there are many, many villagers that we can trade iron and string with without me having to build another melon or pumpkin farm. I'm sick of them. Ow! I need mending. Hi, frogs. So I think the first task is to get a villager breeder, which means that I need some villagers. So back we go to the village to see who else we can steal. Villager number 1 and villager number 2. Well, that wasn't too difficult, and now I've got 2 villagers here. Hey guys, welcome to whatever this place is called. I haven't quite got a name yet, but I'm just going to pop you guys in a dirt box because I do not want anything happening to you whilst we get on and build the villager breeder. So thankfully that didn't take too long. Oh goodness, that dirt hut. It looks awful. But now I need to think about where I'm going to put the house where it's going to have the ow! That's going to have the villager breeder in it. So I've got this lovely blacksmith house here where I'm going to put a couple of blacksmiths in here. Hi guys. And I'm thinking of adding an additional part, maybe the working area. So this could be the actual house where the weaponsmith and toolsmith and armor is going to live, where I can trade all the iron from. And then over here I'm going to have another house which is more like the working house that's going to house our villager breeder and temporary villagers before we move them to their nicer houses and homes. A good few hours later, and I have set out this area here which is going to be the size of the villager breeder and for housing some of the villagers. It's a lot bigger than I anticipated, but I think it's going to look much nicer this way. This is the entrance down to the cave spider farm, so that's going to sit on the edge, which will be quite nicely hidden. I have started gathering all of the resources, and one of the issues I've got here is that I've got a lot of weathered copper, and it means I'm going to need 80 honeycomb to wax it all. So we need to go and acquire some bees. I have acquired some bees. Sadly, I lost some footage of me gathering those beehives, but to be honest, you didn't miss much. Created a lovely little bee sanctuary here and bred them all up. And yeah, we've got loads and loads of honeycomb now. Pretty much got all that I need now for our build that we're going to do today. So we need to get on and make this villager breeder. But there is one more material that I haven't yet got, and that is mushroom stem. So not an easy one to get hold of. I have off camera gone and got a silk touch axe. It has efficiency 5 on it and unbreaking 2, which I'm very, very happy with. So we're going to go over to the dark oak forest and grab some mushroom stem. And there we go. That is a good amount of mushroom stem acquired that we can use in our next build. Okay, so now we can finally get round to doing the villager breeder, which is going to go over this side. And then we're going to bring over the little villagers from the dirt hut over here and finally start getting on with this villager process We're getting some mending. So let's get everything that we need to make the villager breeder and crack on. And there you go. This really isn't a complicated design at all. It can be built really quickly. It's the one I think I've pretty much built in every single world that I've been part of. Originally an impulse design with a different video that helped to smooth over some game mechanics to make sure that the villagers will sleep in their beds, but I'll leave the descriptions in the link below so you can add them into your world too. The sun is going down. I'm going to need to go to sleep, but then the next thing we need to do is to come and bring the villagers into it. Well, that took a slightly different turn. I've now replaced the villager and we've already got the breeding process started. I wasn't expecting them to do it. This little guy is a surprise. Hello, dude. I need to change out the floor beneath your feet, so maybe we'll have to do that a little bit later. But we are finally ready now to get on with today's build. So let's cue the time lapse. So for this build, I wanted to go with a different palette style and chose to use mangrove as the main walls. I think it works really well here with a deep slate roof to complement the build next to it, and then lots and lots of copper. That was one hell of a grind to get all that ready, but I feel like it goes really nicely together. And then adding the extra details around the sides as well, just to really bring the whole build together. And there we go, it is all finished, and I really like how this build has turned out. I tried a different style chimney here, just a very simple chimney compared to the build next to it that has a lot more complex chimney, and that's how I normally build them, the one that's on the smaller blacksmith house over here. But I went just for a really basic design here, and I actually really like it. I really like the contrast, so that was a nice experiment to try, along with just having a very little small tower into this build. I think it just adds that extra little detail to finish off the area. And then outside, I've just decorated with some additional details just so you know that it is actually a blacksmith area. So I've got some coal and some iron ore out here, some extra tools, which is what they're going to be smelting on the inside, and then old equipment hanging around outside. And I've also done the same on this side too. An old discarded armor stand, you know, from where they've been working on armor, but they don't need this anymore. And yeah, then just lots of foliage and some little buttons to add as like wood chip on the floor. Really, really happy with how it has come out. This place does have two entrances as well. I couldn't decide where I was going to put an entrance. So we have one this side, and then we also have one round this side too, because I couldn't quite work out how I wanted the house to be positioned, and it's always good to have extra entrances. So inside here I have added in a very basic villager trading hall. So this is going to be where I'm going to kind of get my villagers all sorted with their levels and their trade, and going to breed them up in here. And that's the first thing that I need to do. I need to get that librarian with mending, but I'm also going to need a weaponsmith, a toolsmith, and an armourer, so I can trade all of the iron that I have from my iron farm. Whilst I'm in the middle of getting my villagers sorted, I've got distracted because look, there's a cat. Come here, cat, love me. Yes! Oh, you are so good! First time! So this little fella needs a name. Leave your names and suggestions in the comments below. There you go. Come with me, buddy. We're going to go and see how the villagers are getting on, yeah? Oh, look at you. Aren't you so beautiful? Yes. Right, we've just got to wait for a few more villagers to grow up. So I've got this guy, but he wants emeralds to trade first. So I'm going to need to turn this guy into a fisherman. And I've just gone down to the spider farm and got all of my string. So then hopefully I can get some emeralds so I can trade up this guy, so I can then use all my iron. Oh, this villager stuff is a long, long process. Oh my goodness, I found another cat. I have found another cat. Possibly my favourite colour cat. A little ginger cat. You are amazing. Look at you. Come over here to the corner with your new friend. So you're going to be named Peanut Butter, but we do still need a name for you. I have got a bit of an issue. So I have managed to get a fisherman so I can trade lots of string with him. That's great. The toolsmith I've been able to get up to master level. So we've got a few tools on the cards here, and I can trade iron with him. He is taking a while and is not giving me mending. But I've also had to change some of the doors here to some of the ugly iron doors because I realised if I go off adventuring or if I go down to the spider farm, zombies can get in, and I'm not ready for that process yet. We still need to go and get blaze rods. So I'm going to continue on for a bit more and see if I can get hold of mending. But hopefully this shouldn't take me too long. Many hours later, and I can stand in as many prickly bushes as I want, because if you have a look at my armour, we now have mending on everything, and I've made a few other upgrades. These are looking pretty snazzy. I'm very happy with these. Oh goodness. But finally, I cannot be so concerned about all of the prickly bushes I have for decoration around here. And I have started my process on getting all of the villagers ready. Hi guys, you're very loud. I also got a Fletcher too because he also trades string, which is awesome. I've got this guy, he trades iron. The first guy though, he did not trade iron, and he will now be forever remembered on the wall as a great disappointment. Do not disappoint Luna when she is trying to get a villager trading hall set up. But yeah, he's a reminder for everyone else to do as they're told. So I need to start getting these guys into the blacksmith house over here and start considering where else I'm going to move the fisherman and the armourer. But I was also hoping to go to the nether today, but I think we're going to have to leave that for next episode. Hello everyone, my name is LunaMoonBow and welcome back to Moongrove Lake. And I want to give a wonderful special thanks to Amber for this gorgeous name. And as you can see, autumn has arrived. I have added a beautiful texture pack to this world that changes the colour of the birch leaves and of the dark oak leaves over there as well, so we can get these absolutely gorgeous autumnal colours. And I will of course leave the link to those in the description. But in our last episode, we built this villager breeder house disguised as a working blacksmith's. And between episodes, I have been trading with those villagers, using the iron from our iron farm to get those all-important emeralds. You guys are very, very helpful. And I have now decorated your house as well. If we come out here over to the blacksmith house, I have now decorated the interior, ready to bring our villagers in very, very soon. I love it in here. It's so cozy. Tried to give it a little blacksmith vibe, and the idea is I'll be able to come and trade iron with my villagers in here. Which leads us nicely onto today's plans. So today I plan on creating an animal barn. I asked my audience what it is they wanted me to do, and you voted for an animal barn and bee sanctuary, and that's what we're going to be building over here. I have been clearing out this area ready for an animal barn. Moved some of the animals. Hello, there are some missing, but they are roaming around on the island. Nothing has happened to them, I promise. But we also need to move the villagers into here, and I'm going to need to cure them first. So I think it's time that we have to go and find a nether fortress. This isn't something that I've been looking forward to be honest. Off we go! As I entered the nether, I realised that I could hear a ghast, so I quickly decided to box in my nether portal for safety reasons, and then thought I'll create myself a quick little path so that I don't have to walk over the soul sand. Decided to break this block beneath me, and disaster struck pretty quickly. I was like, come on Luna, we can get out of here. But no, everything burnt. The next 4 hours were spent getting all of my armour back. Here I am in my new diamond armour at the spider farm, getting levels, trading with my villagers, getting the mending books I need again, and also enchanting at the enchanting table. Here I am, ready to go back into the nether. I also need some quartz for my build today, so that was helpful. I decided that I was going to bridge across a crimson forest. No one needs to deal with hoglings. And then I managed to find the nether fortress. I had a big brain move, and I decided to make myself a portal and pop myself a bed and some items on the other side, just in case I met my demise again. Back through the portal, and it was straight into the fire to deal with those blazes. My goodness, they hit hard, and oh, you can't see with all of the fire. And then this dude just wanted to get very close and personal. No thank you. Found some wither skeletons as well, but sadly didn't get any wither skulls, along with finding some nether wart. Grabbed hold of that and quickly made our way back home. We have made it back from the nether with all of these goodies. I'm going to break this down a little bit later. I want to get Fortune 2 onto my pickaxe first. But we are finally going to make a brewing stand. Oh, fantastic. And now we can set about curing some of those villagers. So I think I've got everything. We've got some spider eye, which is great. We've got the blaze powder. Now we're going to need sugar. But do I have any sugar cane? It would appear I don't really have any sugarcane. This is a grave mistake. And then I need brown mushroom. And we also don't have any brown mushroom. So I guess that's our next adventure, brown mushroom and sugarcane. So I have 2 bits of sugarcane out here. I'd kind of forgotten after I got all my paper that I had stopped having all of my sugarcane along the edge. So let's plant some of this along the edge here. And then we'll just have to do a little bit of waiting for it to grow. Wow, that is not a lot of sugarcane. Okay, and whilst we're waiting for that to grow, let's go and grab some brown mushrooms. Okay, we have 18 of those already. 1 mushroom, that's all we needed. So let's go and wait for our sugarcane to grow. Actually, while we are waiting for this to grow, hang on a minute. I see sugarcane. I have missed some sugarcane. But whilst we are waiting for this to grow, I think I'm going to go and have just a little look around the area just to see if I can get some more. I'm not entirely sure how much we're going to need. Just need some to make some potions, but I think it's best to have a little bit too much. Okay, so 1 little loop around the island and we have 54 sugarcanes. That's going to be okay. Okay, so we have the mushrooms, the blaze rods, the sugarcane that we can turn into sugar, the spider eyes, so we can make our fermented spider eyes now, and then have our brewing stand. What else are we going to need? Oh, gunpowder. Okay, we have enough gunpowder for now, so that's good. So that we can turn it into a splash potion. And then we're going to need some bottles. Ah, that's plenty. Okay, let's go and get this started. Hello guys, I've got a lovely treat coming for you. You're going to love me, I promise. Not you, but that's okay, you disappointed me. For now, I'm just going to place the brewing stand here and we're just going to do it here for now. I will eventually make somewhere nicer for brewing potions, as I do plan on getting a cleric as well. So we need to make the fermented spider eye, sugar, spider eye, mushroom. And I believe it is just this. Oh, and we're going to need some blaze powder. Ah, there we go. Potion of weakness. And then pop some gunpowder in to turn it into a splash potion. So now we have a few potions. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this the easy way. We're going to let you guys be free. Well, kind of. You're going to be stuck here because you've got the trapdoors. And we're going to wait till night time and let a zombie come on in and munch on you a little bit. Honestly, it'll just tickle, I promise. Whilst I was out at night watching the moon and gathering myself a zombie, there was already one inside taking care of the villagers for me. I guess I should thank him. There we go, guys. You did a really good job there. Right, so now this is your reward. I will make you feel all better. Which one of you was it? It was my Flickjar. Hello, dude. Oh, it looks like you're all going at the same time now. Hello. What are you? Yes, 1 for iron. Oh my goodness, you are amazing. Thank you. You. 8 for mending. Okay, that's not too bad. You might need another round, but that's okay. You're going to be staying here for a little bit, yeah? And now they are all cured. It's time to get a few of them moved into their forever home. And there we go. Hello, guys. Welcome to your new home. You've got everything that you need in here. All of your tools. Beautiful pets. Don't worry about the sound you can hear underneath. Nothing is happening to those iron golems at all. See? This sound is a happy sound, okay? You'll get used to it. And there we go. One of my projects for this season is complete. Oh, hi guys. I wanted to get villagers into a lovely little cute house. And I think I've accomplished that. What do you think, guys? This now means that we have 3 extra slots and some more things that we can build for these guys over here. And some more villagers that we can breed. So this is nice. It gives us some more motivation to keep going with this world and building some incredible builds. Which leads us on to our main project for today, which has kind of got a bit sidetracked because, yeah, I died in the nether. And we are now going to move on to building our animal barn, which is going to go over here. I do have an idea of maybe having some shepherds in here, maybe a wool farm as well. We're going to see, and I also want to build a beautiful pumpkin patch. So I have started collecting the materials for this build. I did that a little bit on stream recently, but I do need to gather a lot more. This is all we have. And 2 of the materials that we need that we don't have are acacia wood, but luckily I found a savanna on stream the other day, and some pickles for our lovely pumpkin patch. So I think that will be our next adventure, to go and find some acacia wood, which is over here, and to see if we can also find a coral reef. Thankfully, it didn't take too long to find the acacia, as we had found it the other day on the stream, so I quickly set to work getting hold of some acacia logs that we could take back with us, and then ventured across the desert in search of a warm ocean, and I managed to bump into some villagers that I saw the other day. I was coming over to say hello, but to be honest, I don't think they were happy to see me. Maybe they remember I took all their resources, so I quickly ran away. Managed to find a coral reef and collect lots and lots of sea pickles. They will make the perfect stalks for our pumpkin patch. Then it was back home to break down all the quartz with our fortune pick, but unfortunately we didn't have enough, so we had to go back to the nether to collect some more. And now we are back and have all of our resources that we need for today's build all ready to go. So I think it's time for a little time lapse. Here we are, our animal barn is complete. We haven't got round to doing the pumpkin patch yet, but we'll be doing that shortly. I just wanted to stop and just show you the progress that we have made so far. So I've got my beautiful little animal pen out here. Hi guys, we're just breeding up our animals again. Hello, aren't you so cute? Oh my goodness, they are amazing. And I've just kept it nice and simple. This is just a place just for me to have my animals hang out and then to have lots of pumpkins around here so it feels really festive. And then lots of wheat fields too, so that we can use packed mud at some point. We have a car up here that is lifting up some hay bales that go into the top of the barn. And then I decided to use these acacia doors. I think they look really, really good. I've not used much acacia and I think they kind of set off the build. Inside, again, I have just left it very basic. I had toyed with the idea of having villagers in here, but the problem is I think they're likely to die. So I might have some villagers up here maybe, but down here is just going to be where we're going to have all of our animals roaming around free. They've got some nice shelter to stay in when it's raining. Yes, you have, guys. Hello. Oh, you're so cute. And then up here, there's another floor where not sure what I'm going to put up here. I could maybe have some villagers, I could have a wool farm maybe, but we've got a nice big space up here and I want to make it functional. And then we've got these doors open just to show that we're having the wheat brought up from the bottom. So it looks like from the outside point of view that this is where we're going to store all of our wheat and maybe our pumpkins too. Maybe I could put some pumpkins on there instead. I might change that out soon. We've gone with a really lovely quartz trim and then contrasted with the deep slate and the mud in there as well. And then I've contrasted it with the mangrove here as well. Oh, this one needs to be stripped. There we go, much better. And then around the outside, I've just kept the details very, very simple. I wanted to decorate it a bit because I just love the aesthetics of the flowers and making things look really, really pretty. But honestly, it's a barn, so it's not really going to have much going on with it here. So we have an entrance this side into our little animal pen and then all of our animals in here. And then a nice little roof area here so that they can come in and be dry if it's ever raining. So the next thing to work on is the pumpkin patch. And I'm going to have one on this side and then one on this side too. So I've got lots of water buckets, lots of seeds, lots of pumpkin seeds. So let's start farming. And it's done. The pumpkin patch and the wheat fields are all done. And this is what it looks like with a little shaders preview. I am absolutely in love with this area. It feels so immersive to walk around. Here we've got the pumpkin patch with all our pumpkins. Got some leaves and some rose bushes in there too. Little lanterns just to light it up at night. And then we've got some of these little moldier pumpkins here as well. I wanted this to look really organic and to look a little bit messy, just like a real pumpkin field would. I don't know if many of you go pumpkin picking with your family or with your children, but this is what the pumpkin patches look like where I live. And I really like how it goes in with all the autumnal leaves that we've got going on here. Oh, it's just beautiful. And then all of the wheat fields down the side here as well. These take an absolute age to get done. You need so much bone meal. I forget about it every single time. But it looks absolutely gorgeous and goes beautifully with our animal barn. When I first started this world and I popped the animals over on this side, this is exactly what I envisaged. A bridge coming over from here with glorious wheat fields. I hadn't quite thought about the pumpkin patch. That's more of a festive thing for now. And then the animal barn and the animals roaming free. We sadly haven't got round to being able to do the bee sanctuary yet, but we will definitely get to that before our next episode. Hello everyone, my name is LunaMoonBow and welcome back to Moongrove Lake, where today we need to build a house for our fishermen and also build a bridge. And we're going to build a slightly different one to this flat one that we have here. We're going to actually build a bridge over this way today. I have been working between episodes on some of the pathways. I had to cut through some of the pumpkin patch as we're going to need a bridge that takes us across to this side of the island. And our fishermen are also in need of a house, but before we get on with that, I need a quick nap. Ah, there we go. Morning time, much better. Okay, so let's go and visit our fisherman, who is in here in our villager breeder house. Hello, my beautiful fisherman. There is only one of you. And I have been working on getting some more villagers and breeding a few of them up here as well. And I have started a more aesthetic looking villager breeder project down here. I'm going to need lots of librarians. Hey guys, yes, you're just going to have to live down here for now. Your project is coming another day soon, I promise. But today it is the turn of our fisherman. Hello, and we need to turn another one of you into a fisherman because I think you're going to want to live with a buddy, yes? Yes, you're not going to want to live alone. So I think I have a barrel for you. Haha, yes I do. And would you become a fisherman, please? Why the one time you want a villager to become a fisherman does he not become a fisherman? Okay, well if you won't do it, let's see if you'll do it. Hello sir, would you like to be a fisherman? Okay, well so far neither of them want to be fishermen. So I'm going to leave you with the barrel. There you go. Because there is another thing that I want to focus on today, and that is the aims and the goals of this world. And I think that we are in need of a project board, which I think I'm going to put in this little gap over here. So we might have to get rid of our potato field, but never mind. Because my aim for this world is to do all the things that I've never done before. And that includes the dragon fight, the wither, successfully getting sneak 3, and maybe a woodland mansion too. We'll see. We'll see how we get on between now and 120. So let's go grab some wood. I think I'm going to make it out of spruce. And let's build up a little project board. And there we go. One project board that isn't built out of any spruce. I decided to go more with the colours that we have throughout the area here with the birch and the deep slate and the mangrove. And I've also decided to make this project board a visual one, and I have got some items here. So the first thing we're working up towards is the dragon fight. I've never done one before, but I want to get there and I want to defeat the dragon, which means I'm going to need a gunpowder farm, both for TNT so that I can get some netherite and also for wings later on. This also means that we're going to need a sugarcane farm to help with our rocket supply and also to help with getting lots more books, because I'm going to need all of the librarians so that I have all of the enchants on my armor. To defeat the dragon, I also want some potions, so we're going to need to get some more resources from there as well. I'm also going to need ender pearls, and I have absolutely none, but I had to name this instead. And I also need a decent source of food, so I'm going to need to get a farmer at some point. So yeah, that is quite the project board. And I'm working on none of those things today. We'll pick one for our next episode, because I've promised our fishermen that I'll build them a house and I can't let them down. And with all of these new projects, we are definitely going to need our bridge, because I want to have buildings going the whole way around this lake. So I think it would be a great place to have a bridge just over here, coming all the way over this side. And then we'll have another one, a flat one that blocks off here. I'm going to need an archway one here, because this is where, oh, hello fish, I mainly boat to get out of, because I obviously don't have wings. So we're going to need to build a bridge that is going to have an archway that I can boat underneath. And I think that's the thing we'll work on next. So let's grab some resources. I would like everyone to meet my new llama. I have acquired him from a trader. He left him behind, which was so kind. And I've given him a lovely little brown carpet, so he needs a name, so leave your suggestions in the comments. But he is going to be my lackey today. And look, he's currently got lots of the resources that we're going to use today, but one of the other things that I need is vines. So I'm going to make myself a couple of pairs of shears and set off to the jungle, which is all the way over here, and grab myself some vines. Okay, vines have been acquired. I think, oh hello, I'm a bit close to your face. I think that's everything that we need. So let's go across to where we're going to make the bridge. Let's tie you up here and let's crack on, shall we? And here we are, the bridge is all complete, and now we just need to see if it passed the test. Whoop! Yep, it appears it does, and here it is. It looks absolutely amazing. I have a very simple design, have used some spruce and some mangrove to fit in with the rest of the area, and they made it really lush and overgrown as well. And it looks absolutely amazing, and it's going to be great to be able to run across here. Although I'm not entirely sure I should be going down here right now. Hi guys. Hello. You come to test out the new bridge? I think we'll escape because I technically have a village over here and I do not want to start a raid. So yeah, the bridge is now complete and it's going to be a wonderful addition to when we do build over on this side. But now I want to go and work on our other project today, which is our fisherman's house. Even the view from over here, the bridge looks absolutely amazing. Oh, so happy with that. But to the fisherman's house, whoop, I'm going backwards. Oh, goodness me. So I think I'm going to put it just here. So we're going to have to clear out a few of these trees and get rid of the sugarcane as well. And then I can extend the path down here and we can have a nice little walkway that comes out, if we can get through the sugarcane, out onto the river so that we can do a bit of fishing. So we have cleared out the area and also extended out the land a bit so that we've got a little bit more room for our dock here. Now I want to build this dock out of some campfires. So I'm going to go over to our fisherman who is here. Oh, and I managed to get this guy to also turn into a fisherman, which was very helpful. But this guy here, hello sir, sells campfires for 1 emerald and we get 12 of them. Thank you very much. That's very, very helpful. So in case you were wondering why I've got a fisherman, it's campfires, okay? Building aesthetics are a must. So let's build out the raft area first, and then we'll look at what other resources we need. So the fishing dock area is done. We've got a lovely little dock path going down here to a few boats, and we'll be able to do a little bit of fishing out here too. So we next need the house that's just going to go over here and then is going to house our fishermen too. But there are a couple of other things that I need. One of those things is dried kelp. I have no kelp whatsoever, so we need to go on a little adventure to go and find that. And the other is my horse, Apollo. I have let myself down when it comes to this world. And all of the lovely animals I've got. I've even got this guy. He doesn't even have a name. We've got Stella over here. I have numerous cats that are hanging about and I've had them all named. See, look, we've got 2 up here, although these 2 don't have names yet. But anyway, I've got lots and lots of pets, but I don't have Apollo. Apollo is my trusty steed. He has been in every single world with me and I'm letting myself down. So I'm going to grab a lead and a saddle and some armour and we're going to go in search of Apollo and some kelp. I'm aware that this is just a side quest compared to our lovely quest board that we have over here. I fear that we will have many side quests on our adventures. So I've come back over to where Spawn is actually. I think Spawn was just down here, which is, it's quite funny, but I absolutely love this horse. This one looks like a cow. And this one over here has got little socks on. He's very cute, but this one, oh, he looks majestic. So you are going to be my first try for a horse. Do you want to come back with me? Oh, hello. Oh, goodness me. There There we go. Okay, let's pop a saddle on you. And let's give you a test ride. Oh, you're pretty slow. It's a little bit upsetting, but you have just brought me to the next thing that I do need, which is kelp. I'm not really set on you being my horse, so I think I'm going to give you a try. Oh, you have very good hearts. Okay, let's test out how fast you are. So you have good hearts. Let's see if you're faster too. Oh yes, you are much faster, aren't you? Look at you go. I think we might have found Apollo. This is why I need a horse with lots and lots of hearts. Apollo, let me put some armor on you. There we go. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, so now to go and get some kelp. Oh, other hole. We managed to miss that one. Will you wait here, Apollo, while I go and grab some kelp? I should have bought a fence post. There we go. Apollo, wait here. Oh, it's very close. Wait here. Okay, I'm going to grab some kelp. I won't be long. Oh, let's not try and kill myself in the process. Oh, goodness me. There we go. I think 2.5 stacks should be enough. Hello, Apollo. It is time to take you home. Let's mind the big hole this time. Whoa, nearly. No, Apollo, please forgive me for how I need to get you home. It's not ideal, I know. There you go, Apollo. Welcome to your new home. Oh, it's good to finally have you. But I don't have a stable for you yet. We'll get round to that. We can add it as another side quest for another day. Oh, it's so good to have you here, Apollo. Right, now that we have you and we also have our kelp, I think it's time that we get the rest of our resources ready. We have got all of the resources that we need, so I think it is time to build our fishermen their house. And now we have a fisherman's hut all ready for our fishermen. Oh, I think it looks really, really cute here. And on this side we have done a little path and added a few more trees to give it a more overgrown and finished look. So the next thing we need to do is to get our fishermen down into this house. So we're going to create a little bit of a pathway. I might have to destroy the lovely landscaping that I've done, but let's go and grab them and introduce them to their new home. Hey guys, it's all done. Are you ready to come to your new home? Okay, so I've got the pathway all complete. Yes, it's not the tidiest thing, but all it needs to do is to get them down to the house and then we can tidy it all up. So come on guys, it's time. You're off to your brand new home. It's going to be amazing. Down the hill. Okay, that's one. I'm just going to go and grab your friend. Off you go. Look at him go. He has no idea what's happening. Ah, you are both safely inside. So let's just get you off your rails. And there you go. There's all your homely little touches. Oh, that's brilliant. So we have you here who I need to level up with a bit of string. Might need to zombify you, but we don't have to worry about that today. And then there's also you that, yes, you've been zombified and you're leveled up all the way down. Apparently boats are the best thing you can give me. Well, campfires, I think, and I'm grateful for them. You're very close to my face. Well, great. I'll leave you guys to settle in, and if you need anything, just let me know. They seem very happy with their barrels. Oh, it's raining. Right, time to clear this up. Hello everyone, my name is LunaMoonBow and welcome back to another episode. Where in our last episode we built this gorgeous overgrown bridge to connect us to the other side of the island and also made a house for our fishermen. I have been trading this guy up. We finally have our campfires, the sole source for having you beautiful, beautiful fishermen. It is definitely a worthwhile trade. But also in our last episode, we built this quest board and I have also built myself an additional board. On my last video, I was left this comment that Minecraft is basically one big side quest. So I have created myself a side quest board. So in our last episode, we made this board of all the things we need to do to get to the dragon fight. And today we are going to work on our librarians. But there are many other things that I also need to work on in the background. And to complete our quest of a library for our librarians today, we're going to need a wool farm. So that's what we're going to get up to today. Ouch! Blimmin' bushes! And between episodes, I've been very busy getting ready. I'm going to put the library on the other side of the island for our librarians, and I've been very busy carving out this path and getting this gorgeous additional bridge ready to take us over to this side. And to have a library, we need it to be full of librarians. I now have too many villagers in my villager breeder, but I have been working on my librarian villager trading hall, and I can now say that I have a complete set of everything that I need. And Greg. Hi Greg. He has been looking after the villagers in between these episodes. I also have this guy too. Hello, you need a name, but you provide me food, so you are very, very helpful. I'll get you a nice house one day, but it's not your turn today, I'm sorry. So library, librarians, and a wool farm, but I am unfortunately out of quartz, which means we need to take a trip to the Nether. I have got my gold hat all ready to go. Let's make our way in. Right, this is very much going to be a smash and grab situation. We're just going to get the quartz and we're going to get out. Oh, I do not like this place. $32 should be enough. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, good lord. A successful nether venture for a change. So now that we have everything that we need, let's go over to our barn because we have a space in the roof. Guessing I should be able to fit at least 3 modules in here. And I'm going to be following a tutorial. I'll leave the link in the description. But you're also probably wondering, Luna, why do you need a wool farm when you are doing a library? Well, I need banners and paintings for decoration. That's going to require a lot of wool. So I had a space up here. I've never built a wool farm before. So I thought, what the hell? Let's build a wool farm. And after some messing around with the tutorial, I do not think it's actually going to work in this space here. So we're actually going to build it next to the barn, down the path here, in this little space here, and then we can have another side project to build up a little structure around it soon. So let's see if I can follow a redstone tutorial. Okay, so we have a sheep successfully in here. It wasn't too hard to follow, thankfully. Getting you in was probably the hardest part. Yes, I'm talking to you. So now I'm going to wait and see if this works. I'm assuming that when the sheep eats the grass, that's when they get sheared, and I don't need to shear them first. But no doubt I'll find out very soon. And there we go. It seems to have worked. Let's see if I can have a look in my chest down here. Oh my goodness, I made a redstone farm work. I'm very excited. Okay, now we're going to build up 2 more. I think that's all I'll do for now. That's probably all I'm going to need. There we go. 1 successful but miniature wool farm. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I've never built like any of these little redstone farms before. So it seems to be working quite well. I do need 3 stacks of wool today, so we'll have to go and get some other jobs done. But there are plenty of things that we need to get done today. Now that we have the wool farm done, the next thing I want to do is focus on curing some of these villagers. Now I've moved the ones that I've had in here and I've been breeding up some more down here to where my temporary villager trading hall is. And I need to cure all of these villagers. And then I've got some spare ones down here as well, where I'm going to add some extra villagers. Hello, dude. And I want to cure those too, because I know I'm going to want a cleric at some point and maybe some more farmers too. So now we have the issue of apples and gold. Currently, I have 26 villagers, but only 10 apples. So I need to get a farmer that has an apple trade. And I also don't think that this is going to be enough gold. So that so far gives me 11 golden apples, although 1 is for me in case I end up in trouble one day. This might be enough gold. So we're going to need to get another farmer. So let's get our potatoes and carrots. And let's see if we can get a farmer that trades apples. Hello, sir. Please don't start this again. There we go. Ah, potatoes. Excellent. So let's level you up and see if we can get some apples. Excellent. 4 apples for 1 emerald. Awesome. Thank you, sir. You made that very easy. I'll put the spare apples back up in here and let's see if this is enough gold. There we go. 26 golden apples. Next up, we're going to need to brew some potions. And I believe that I left the rest of my brewing supplies. Goodness me. There was a zombie out there. Anyway, as I was saying, I believe I left the rest of my brewing supplies as a chest monster in here. Ah, yes, there we go. And from here started the long task of curing villagers. So here I am brewing potions, then moving my spare villagers down into the trading hall, grabbing myself a zombie and getting him to chase me down. And then here he is, converting my villagers. Doesn't look like a painful process at all. And then here I am undoing all of the damage that I just caused. There we go, all better, nice and cured, and most of you are down to 1, but there are still a few of you. I believe my mending guy, no, you're my silk touch guy, no, you're my feather falling guy, but still 35 for feather falling. I mean, okay, it does save me a lot. All right, I ain't gonna cure you again. I don't know where my mending guy is, but he's also still really, really high, but never mind. Most of them are down now, and I've also got some clerics here as well. They give me ender pearls, so I might not have to actually go and kill any endermen. But maybe I should, just to say that I've had the whole experience of completing Minecraft, hey? But you'll be helpful later on. I've got a few of these, and then I also got some loom guys too, who sell you paintings. So now we have a wool farm, we can have you guys up and running as well. With the librarians all cured, it's now time to turn our attention to the library. And I'm going to need a lot of resources, specifically dark oak, so let's go and chop some trees. I have chopped lots of trees and gathered lots and lots of resources, so I think it's time we build this library. And here it is, the library is all complete with the best sign I think I have ever made, which tells us exactly what's going on with this build. And I will give you a shaders preview of this build. So I went for a more overgrown and older look with this library because our librarians are part of the Council of Knowledge. They've got to be pretty old and pretty wise to be able to give us those magical books, and I wanted this building to feel like it was here before any of the other buildings that we've built across the other side of the island over there. And I've tried to go with a bit of a gradient here, starting with some deep slate, going into cobblestone and stone, and then up into diorite, calcite and white wool to kind of give it that older feel. And then I've left all of the area outside here more overgrown. It's getting a bit dark now because you get some shadows with the shaders on. And then out here I've got a little junkyard where all the old books and chests and lecterns have just been left outside here. But inside is possibly the most favourite interior I have ever done. So in here we have our library, and it just looks so immersive in here. Really old and magical and cozy feeling as well. I tried to give it a feel of that, like this is a really extensive library by having some ladders going up some of the books here, lots of lecterns around. The floor has got some trapdoors because mysteriously, down one of these trapdoors, that's where our librarians are going to live. Yes, they're going to be hidden away in a villager trading hall. What else did you expect? But I like having these little trapdoors on the floor just to hide away little secrets. I put some spore blossoms in here. I wish you could get different colours of them because the pink is a little bit in your face, but I just love the magical particles coming down as well. Got a painting wall here, lots of different banners as curtains. I kind of gone from a red going into a brown as if they're a little bit old as well. And then a brown and red carpet as if the carpet is a little bit more worn. And then I used lots of enchanting tables just because they're just really immersive and magical when you go near them. Look at that book opening up there. Oh, it's just absolutely amazing. Oh, I forgot to light my candles. There we go, much better. And if we go into the free cam mod, this just gives you an idea of what's going on up here as well. So we've kept it nice and busy at the top to make it seem like a really packed and full old library. And I'll turn the shaders off now because my PC is shouting at me a bit. But as I said, we are going to move all of the librarians to a magical tunnel down under here. But I think that we are going to do that in next episode. Getting this library together and curing all of our villagers has been a really big project today. But thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Hello everyone, my name is LunaMoonBow and welcome back to another episode. where in our last episode we built this gorgeous cozy library for our Council of Knowledge, aka our librarians. And between episodes I have had the fun task of bringing over our librarians. And also Greg. Hi Greg, you are now officially the library cat, or the guardian of this beautiful space up here. But I now have all of our librarians tucked away down here. Hello and welcome to the Council of Knowledge. We decorated this on stream. We now have all of our librarians in here. Hello dude, you're loving your new life in here, aren't you? You are very old and very wise, and I'm very grateful for you. But I do have a spare slot here, not because I lost any librarians, I promise you. I just had an odd number. So now I'm considering getting a blast protection guy for maybe when we go hunting for netherite, but that's not what we're going to get up to today. Because if we make our way back over to this side of the island, we still have a few tasks that we need to get done before we can go and do the dragon fight. Now we have done a few of them already. We do actually have our librarians, so we can put that away in here. And I did complete one of the side quests last episode. So we do now have a wool farm as well. A few of the things that are left are a gunpowder farm, which I'm going to turn into a generic mob farm today, because we're also going to need... Ouch! I think these bushes are going to give me a nervous breakdown one day. Remind me to not use them in my next series. Anyway, as I was saying, we also need some potions to help us with the dragon fight. Specifically, I would like night vision and slow falling. So today we are going to build a generic mob farm and an apothecary house for our clerics, which I think I'm going to put up on our hill up here and maybe incorporate a little bit of a nether portal design in with it as well. But then it means that we can trade rotten flesh with our clerics and also have a space to make our potions. So first things first, we need to get on with the mob farm, and to be honest, I've never built one before. Apparently I need a lot of cobblestone, but I'm going to build it out of birch because I seem to have an abundance of birch. But I also don't have a lot of inventory space, and we're going to go and build this out in the ocean, so I think I'm going to need an ender chest. So let's go and visit our clerics because I can get ender pearls from them. Oh, inventory management problems. I probably should put on my armor. So anyway, my beautiful clerics, hello, are you my one that's leveled up? You are! Thank you very much. I will have an ender pearl. Awesome! And now I believe if I make some blaze powder, I can now make my very first Eye of Ender. Oh, we got an advancement for this. Oh, it's nighttime. Quick, let's run. Although actually, maybe I am a bit of a wimp. There doesn't really seem to be that many mobs around. It's quite well lit up. Now I hear a spider. So this is what happens when you don't go to sleep at night, guys. No thank you. Anyway, before I got distracted, I do also have a lot of obsidian from where we went and collected loads of obsidian because I decided to decorate with enchanting tables last episode, which you all loved, but they are a pain to make. And now we should be able to make our first ender chest of this single player world. Ready? Boom. Oh, now I need to make sure I've got silk touch. So pretty. So let's pop some of these in here. And as I said, we're going to go and make it in the ocean because it's going to look really, really ugly and they perform better over there. So let's set off to find some space for this mob farm. So off we go underneath our beautiful bridge to go and find an ocean where we can build our mob farm. I, of course, get distracted along the way. I don't have any of these flowers, those little white bushy ones, I don't know what they're called, and the oxized daisies. But eventually I managed to find a little island in the middle of an ocean, which is the perfect spot for us to build a mob farm. Towered all the way up 128 blocks and then precariously built a just classic mob farm. I'll leave the link in the description below. But to be honest, they are incredibly boring to build. A lot of monotonous block placing. But this was the first time that I built a generic mob farm and I'm very proud of myself. The mob farm is now complete and there is something terrifying about being this close to creeper toes. Yeah, it just feels wrong on every single level. All of my Minecraft instincts are currently going wild, but yeah, this farm works really, really well. Been AFK here for a while. It's an awesome XP farm that I did not realize. Yes, Minecraft noob might be better than my spider farm, but look, I've got all of these goodies already, and then I've got another chest at the back here too. So we're definitely going to have enough gunpowder, which was the main thing that we needed. So yeah, this has been an awesome little project, although incredibly boring to build. So the only thing I'm going to take back for me right now is the rotten flesh, because I will be able to trade that with our clerics. Okay, so now we've got that task done, I want to turn my attention to the apothecary house, and then also what I'm going to need to do up here with my nether portal. So I'm going to clear out some of the trees all the way up here and then have a path coming up. And then I might need to move you. I also need some crimson wood for this build. So yes, we're going to go back to the nether. The last trip was really successful, so maybe this time will be as well. Okay, let's get to doing some tree chopping. The area has now been cleared and I have worked out that the build is going to go over this side, but it does mean I'm going to have to move my nether portal. So I think I'm going to have to break it and we're going to re-put it back here and hope that it spawns in the same place in the nether. And before I test this portal, I am going to need to pop on some gold. Let's hope it links up, eh? Oh my goodness, it looks like it has linked up. Wow, that is amazing. Very, very happy. And now that I'm here, I do have a lot of resources that I need from the nether for our apothecary house. So let's go exploring, hey? This is post-editing Luna, letting you know that during this nether adventure, to help keep myself calm, I listened to some really relaxing music. A bit like the music that you're listening to right now, except it's copyrighted. So I'm unable to play it to you or really show you any sort of sounds because it played through my desktop, so I now can't split the audio. Lesson learned. However, this was a very successful nether trip. Somehow there were no hoglings, there were no ghasts, I didn't look at any endermen. It was just a really, really chill time. So I hope that you enjoyed this little segment, and yeah, let's see if we can get some more calming nether ventures in the future. So our trip to the nether was pretty uneventful, but I'm very proud of myself. I was so brave. And the last thing that we need before we can get on with our build today is... Ouch! Not zombies, that's for sure. Hi dude, please go away. Phantom membranes for slow falling potion, hence why I'm out in the dark, me and Apollo. I've been awake for a couple of days. I thought it had been enough. Apparently it might be one more. Sleep deprivation does this to you. There are more zombies. Oh, hi guys. Thank you. But I don't think the phantoms are coming tonight. I think we just need one more night. So Apollo, I'm going to retreat inside and we'll tackle this tomorrow. Yeah, burn, you really, really annoying. Ugh. I don't understand why you're so obnoxiously loud. It's just rude. Anyway, we finally have 2 phantom membranes, which is exactly what I wanted. And there we go, we can add these last bits in, ready to make our potions, and I finally think we are ready to build this apothecary house. And there we go, our apothecary house is all complete. I'm going to again give you a little shaders preview. So I've had a path come all the way up here to our apothecary house, and I have brought the nether from the nether portal and from everything that the clerics are doing inside of this house outside here into our world. I've grown a few of the crimson trees. I think they look really nice out here. Managed to avoid that bush, thank goodness. I think they look really nice out here. They give it a more magical element as you're coming out of the portal, and it's as if the nether has come with you. I also feel it makes sense with the clerics and kind of all of the magical things that they're doing with their potions, that they would have these nether plants. Got the nether wart here, which they would use to brew potions anyway, and then had a mixture of nether plants and some of the other plants that we've been using in this area here too. I love this little fantasy detail that I've got here. I've used this on another build before in my season 1 of my single player, and I just really like it. I think it goes really nicely here. On the inside, I have already moved my clerics in. Hi guys! There's just 2 of you now. One of you met an unfortunate end, but that's what happens when you run away. I mean, that's what happens when you randomly die. I had nothing to do with it. But never mind. So in here, I've just got some simple decorations. I needed to keep it relatively simple because I have got the clerics in here. Hi guys. And then they can reach their brewing stands in here. And then I've got a little spore blossom coming down. And then got an enchanting table in here. I think it's possibly my most favourite decorative block currently, but they are expensive to make. So we'll be able to brew our potions in here. So now I am going to make a few of the potions, starting with slow falling that we're going to need for the dragon fight. So first it needs to become awkward potion. There we go. And then we need to add the phantom membrane. Are you learning from me? Or are you supervising? Okay, so 1 minute 30 isn't that long. I believe then if we add redstone, that will make it last a little bit longer. There we go, 4 minutes. I'll take that, no problem. The next one I want to make, this one is already an awkward potion, is some night vision to help us see in the end. Excellent, and now let's make that longer. There we go. Oh, wow, yeah, 8 minutes of that one. That one is awesome. Okay, I'm going to pop these in here. Oh, you decided to go to bed, did you? I was obviously doing a good enough job. Actually, as it's nighttime, maybe I'll join you. Good morning, my lovelies. Thank you for letting me use your expertise. The other potion that I want to make is strength, but we're going to do that next time. Thank you so much for watching today. We are finally getting closer to the dragon fight. It's almost here. Hello everyone, my name is LunaMoonBow and welcome back to another episode. Where in our last episode we made this fantasy apothecary house for our clerics as we need potions as we work our way to the dragon. Hello my lovelies, how are you doing? You might actually come in handy today, but we'll get to that in a bit. Because if we come down to our quest board, we have a few more tasks we need to get done before we can go and take on that dragon. Between episodes I've done a little bit of clearing up and the side quest board had to go as this is now the entrance down and back up again to the spider farm, but we shall forever remember the side quest board, and don't worry, there will be many side quests because I have trouble staying on task. But if you've got this far into the series, you already know that. So, we have got most of the things done. We still need to get some netherite. We also need to get some ender pearls, but we could get some of those from our clerics over there. We have got our farmers, but they are in need of a farmhouse, and that is what we are going to get up to today. And one of the things I want to decorate with today is prismarine. I have never gone to an ocean monument before, and I think it might be a good idea to go there before I go and do the dragon. Oh hi, welcome to my new home. I've also redecorated. I decided to have a little bit of a change in here, and I needed a bigger storage room, so that's now down here. And we'll go down here and grab some glass bottles, because to take on an ocean monument, I'm going to need some potions. I ain't doing this solo. I don't want to die. So I made a lovely little storage room down here, labelled it all. It's looking very, very fancy. I'm feeling very proud of myself, a woman with ADHD being this organised. It's a miracle, I'm telling you. But we need to grab hold of some glass, we haven't got a lot here, and get some bottles as well. And we're also going to need some puffer fish. Now, where do I keep my puffer fish? Aha, here. Oh, 6 should be enough. So let's make our way back to our clerics and make some potions. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm ready to make some potions. So I'm just going to borrow your brewing stand. Thanks very much. Okay. So first of all, I think we're going to need to make awkward potion. Do we have any nether wart? Ah, we do. House Luna is awesome. And then I think we add the puffer fish to make it a water breathing potion. Awesome. And now I think if we get redstone, there we go. That will make it last a lot longer. There we go. 8 minutes of water breathing. So hopefully 3 of those should be enough. Let's pop these in here. Now let's make some invisibility potion, which I believe we first have to make night vision using golden carrots. There we go, that's night vision. And I believe, is it spider's eye? Hang on, I'm gonna need to go and grab some. I'm back. It's like I never left. Okay, so it's not a spider's eye. Maybe it's fermented spider eye? Back to the storage room. I really should have looked this up before I tried. I'll be quiet. There we go, invisibility, awesome. Okay, let's make this longer with redstone. There we go. Okay, so we've got a few invisibilities and all of that water breathing. Now we just need a bucket of milk. Thank you, kind cow. Let's pop on our armor, get our boat ready, and off we go to find some prismarine. We have found the ocean monument. So it's time to take some potions. Water breathing, invisibility. Oh, where did I go? And take off our armor too. How hard can it be, right? Oh, there's the mining fatigue. Do we just go in here? Oh, hello. Why is this so terrifying? Oh, the mining fatigue. Aha, here we go. There you are. You can't see me, can you? Oh, good lord. You could just go, please. That's one down. think we found the other one. Oh, there you are. Get rid of you quickly. There's the other one. Right, you're my last one. And then we're done. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, now that's all of them. And now this looks really, really weird because I'm invisible. But our mining fatigue has just worn off. So let's do a little bit of invisible mining. And there we go, we're all done. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, so let's pop our armour back on. We've got all of this prismarine, which is going to be fantastic for building. Drink some milk. Ah, there we go, we can see me again! And let's make our way back home. And here we are, back from our adventure. Although, let's be honest, it wasn't really as risky as I thought it was going to be. I don't really feel like I've experienced any danger. Maybe ocean monuments are just really easy, or maybe I'm an absolute pro at the game. Okay, we all know it's the former, but still. But there are a few other things on here that I do need to get done, ready for the dragon fight. So maybe we could go and get some netherite. And you guys absolutely love asking me to go to the nether, but no, this is not for you. This is to protect myself, of course. I don't want to die to the dragon. I'd quite like to get through it unscathed, please. Let's pop our prismarine away. I don't actually think I have a chest for it. Ah, we have a spare one up here. There we go. This can be the ocean's chest. Gonna need to get a sign. I have to stay organised. There we go. Ocean blocks. All nicely sorted. So we have those for our build today. But I am in the mood for a bit of danger. I'd like a little bit more excitement, please. Famous last words, I'm sure. So we're going to need some sand. Oh, we do have bits of sand, and we do have some TNT to go netherite bombing. And we're also going to need some gunpowder. Where would I put gunpowder? Haha, we have lots of gunpowder. Make up some TNT. Okay, so just over a stack and a half. I'm not sure how much we're going to need, but hopefully that's enough to be able to at least get my armour covered in netherite. Apollo, wish me luck! Oh, okay, so what level are we at? We are at, oh, level 33, so we're not too far. We need to get down to level 15. So we need to find a space to dig down. Oh god, there's a lot of lava around here, and we're also near a lava lake. Maybe we could go this way. Okay, so we've made it to level 15, so now let's dig a really long tunnel. Oh my goodness! We found our first bit! Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Oh, there's two of them! Oh, absolutely amazing! Right, so we're on the right level for sure. Block this bit up, and then let's place some TNT. Light it and run! Oh my goodness. Well, the TNT worked a bit. Does look like there's a lot of lava here though. Go and see if we can see any ancient debris. Okay, so we had no luck down here. I guess now it's just a case of rinse and repeat. So that was a very successful trip to the nether. Managed to get 29 ancient debris. I cannot believe it. I've never ever gone netherite hunting before. I'm very proud of myself. So now it is time to go back to the house and smelt up the ancient debris. So now we have 29 netherite scraps. We need to combine it with some gold. So how much gold do I have? Okay, we should have enough gold. 7 netherite ingots. Oh my goodness. Now to decide what I'm going to put it on. So I believe there is a smithing table in our blacksmith house over here. Hey guys. You'll never guess what I've gone and done. Can you like get off that please? I need to use it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's do pickaxe. Our sword, because I think that'll be helpful when we go and do the dragon as well. Oh, netherite sword. And then our chest plate, legs, boots, and helmet. I did it. I finally got all netherite armor. I've never done this before. Guys, stop getting in the way of my moment. I'm proud of myself. Let's put it on. Oh my goodness. Look at me, all fancy and in purple. Now, I know I've done my helmet, and to be honest, I'm going to be wearing a pumpkin when I do the dragon, but still, look at these purpley sparkly sideburns. Look, I've got all netherite gear. Are you proud of me, buddy? Oh, you're turning away. Never mind. Look, this armor gives me abs. Anyway, now that we have got those tasks out of the way, we do need to get on with our next task, which is a house for our farmers. I have very cruelly kept them locked down here, but they have been some of my most helpful villagers. Hey guys! Hi! You sell me golden carrots and biscuits. Yes, biscuits. But we are going to give you a fancy, fancy home. And we're also going to be putting our loom guys in here. You provide me with a purple bed. You might be my best friend. Look at you and your beautiful little cat. And we are going to put our farmhouse all the way over here next to our beautiful barn. Just in this spot here, and we are going to have to move the sheep farm. But after all of today's chaos and adventures, I'm ready for some chill building. And here we are with the farmhouse all complete, and I have already popped inside our villagers. There we go, got our loom guys and our farmers, and I have had to put some iron doors onto the fronts to ensure that no mobs can break them down or that the villagers don't try and escape. But I can't get in this side, otherwise I had to take off the trap doors and that ruins the aesthetic, so I've created a lovely little entrance hidden around the back here, where I don't mind that I've had to take off some of the decoration. And then you're just able to get inside here. Hey guys! They have got an obsession with standing on the beds and on their barrels. Hi! You're very close to my face. Hello! So yeah, I've just done a little interior in here. Hi! You seem very interested that I'm here. And they've got their workstations in here as well. And then I can come and get some golden carrots from these guys too. I do plan on putting the wool farm down here. Excuse me, sir. Please don't go into the hole. But I haven't got around to that yet. I'll probably do that between episodes. But for this build, I wanted to go with a bit of a different colour palette, so still using the mangrove. But as we did over on one of our houses over this way, I wanted to add in a bit of the green, and that's why I went and got the prismarine today and added a little tower. I was going to put a windmill on, but the tower wasn't quite big enough, so I chose to leave it. And then we've extended all of the wheat fields out here, and I think it just really sets off this area with the barn and the pumpkin fields and then all of the wheat fields that go around here. But I'm really, really happy with this build. Oh, and one of the funny things, if I pop inside to free cam and go in here, yes, they spawn iron columns. And I haven't done the interior up here, but I don't need it, so you can live here, buddy. I have had one big goal for this world, and that is to defeat the Ender Dragon for the very first time and go and get my very first elytra. And a few of you suggested that I should practice my MLG water bucket clutch. So I think we've got a little bit of space over here. We'll just get rid of anything that could potentially get in the way. Let's tower up. This should be high enough, right? And let's give it a go. Oh! There we go. I'm a pro. In our last episode, we went and got all of this netherite armor. So we are now well and truly protected. We built this beautiful farmhouse for our farmers. And we can trade with them for golden carrots. Thank you. And we built this beautiful potions tower so that we could brew up some potions. And we've been able to get all of these slow falling potions. We've also got all of this blaze powder to make our eyes of ender. Gunpowder for our rockets, but oh, no ender pearls. And then we're also going to need some paper for our rockets as well. Oh, 3 paper. And where's my sugarcane? Ah, our library would explain why we don't have any paper left. And the last 2 things on our quest board are sugarcane farm and ender pearls. Looks like we're off to the nether. 18 ender pearls. That looks like it'll be more than enough. Right, let's get out of here. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. Ah, back. Nice and safe. And with all these ender pearls, I think it's finally time to craft our eyes of ender. There we go. Okay, what else do we need? I think having some golden apples would be good. Do we have any gold? Yes, we do. 15 seems a little excessive. Hey, let's go for it. 16 golden apples. So we've got our eyes of ender. We've got some golden apples. We've got our slow falling potions. We've got our gunpowder. Now to sort our sugarcane issue. So I need a basic sugarcane farm, but I want to hide it with a nice building, probably with cartographers inside, because I've got some extra villagers in here. Hey guys, how you doing? Do you like being stuck in this hole? No, I didn't think you did. And also we have this guy over here. Hi, I don't really have a home for you, so maybe you can live with the cartographers. Do you think that's all right? Yeah, well, that's what's happening. And I think I have the perfect place to put this build. Oh goodness, it takes so long to travel across my world. Can't wait till we have wings. Over the bridge here, we have connected the path all the way through to the library. And I think that just in this space here, if we clear out a few of these trees, we could build our sugarcane farmhouse. So let's start clearing this out. And now it's raining. Okay, so we have cleared out most of this area now, and I think that we are going to put our house here. So now it's time to get a layout sorted. Well, there we go. We've got a nice little shape sorted, and I think that we can put a sugarcane farm underneath the house quite easily there. And it is nighttime, so let's sleep in the hole. Good morning. So much better, and goodbye rain. And now we need to gather all of these resources for our build. Montage time. And now we have gathered all the resources that we need. Let's get building. Okay, so that is the outside and the shell of the house all complete. Now it's time to add the details. There we go, we've got some of the exterior details here done, and now some of the interior details as well, and a lovely little area for our cartographers. And we're going to place a sugarcane farm down here, so let's get to work on that. Sugarcane farm is now all complete and fits down in here really, really nicely. I've been AFK for a little while, and look, we have finally got some sugarcane. Oh, this is great. So now we can finally make some rockets. So it was a lot of effort just to make some rockets, but it looks cute. And then up here, you can probably hear the villagers as well. I've brought them over. They are rageful as always. Hey guys, are you liking your new life here? We brought the little Fletcher guy over here. I don't know if he's happy with me. Are you happy with me? Yeah, I gave you a lovely home. I gave you a lovely home. Just be grateful, okay? These guys are chilling out in here, which is really nice, and that means that we can trade paper with them as well. And this is what it looks from the outside. Finished decorating, made a little path on the way up to the door, and I'm just loving how this build completes this area. But that is our last task done from our task board. There is one thing left to do. But on our way back over the bridge and through the pumpkin patch, there's one last thing I need to collect. Don't judge me, okay? This is my first fight, and I'm doing it on hard mode. I don't want to be dealing with Enderman as well, but we'll just pop this back on for now. Let's go make some rockets. Okay, paper. Rockets. Oh my goodness. So exciting. And I've also got some spare armor in here, an anvil, and then mending and unbreaking for our wings. And I got some extra ender pearls from our clerics. You know, just in case. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use them for. I appear to have lost my other ender chest, so you'll have to come with me. I think it's time to throw our very first Eye of Ender. Okay, this is the way. Wish me luck, Apollo. Okay, so it's looking like that the end portal room is going to be in the ocean around here. And I'm thinking that I might just start digging down here and maybe work our way across. And let's see if we can find it. Did we do it? Did we just jump down? Oh my goodness, we jumped down. Oh my goodness, it's right here. Oh no, these things. Oh. Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Get rid of you. Oh. Oh goodness. That was unnecessarily difficult. Right, I think it's time. Me and my beautiful, beautiful pumpkin head. Okay, well, I guess this is it. And we're here. Let's dig up. Oh, endstone's hard to dig. Oh, hey, dragon. You're looking fabulous today. Get rid of some of these crystals for you. Oh, sorry, love. I meant to get your crystal. There we go. I don't know why I'm apologising to the dragon. Can we get this one? Oh, sorry, love. Ah! Goodness me. That's rude. There we go. You have a perch while I try and get your crystals. That would work out brilliantly. Thank you. Oh my god. I've nearly died. This is almost done. Okay, one more hit. There we go. Well, you were just a very long process, weren't you? Let's go! Oh, I'm the dragon egg. Give you a whack. Oh, you're going back to spawn. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, that wasn't too bad at least. Right, let's go back through and get our things. Oh, we've completed the game. Oh, I've never seen the end story before. Well, now that's done, it's time to go and get some wings. We have made it back home to our base and I have my very first shulker box. Got a couple more shulkers here so we can make some more boxes. And this was my loot. I didn't really want anything else really from the end, but we do have the dragon egg. The last thing that we do need is to go back to spawn and get the dragon egg. And actually, we can fly! Spawn isn't actually that far away, but it's really close with wings. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh, the world just became a lot smaller. That's the egg. There we go. Okay, do I have a torch on me? No, I don't. Well, this was an epic fail. We do this. We have the dragon egg. Oh, now I need to go and find a place to put this. Now, I think there is only one place I can put the dragon egg. And that is down here with the Council of Knowledge. It feels like something you guys would claim, wouldn't it? Yeah, all of my hard work being claimed by wise old men. Ah, there we go. Perfect place for it. But now that we finally have wings, let's take flight and actually have a look at our area. Oh my goodness, look at everything that we have built, from our barn, our farmer's house, the pumpkin patch, all of the wheat fields. Oh, this was our first little starter house. Hello, beautiful little house. You were so cute. So cute. Such a lovely little starter house. And then we ended up mainly living in our storage house over here. And then we had our iron farm and our villager trading hall over here. And I believe over here we had just a little bee farm hidden here. Oh, I was really close to a massive hole. It always seemed so much further away when I couldn't fly. But I have to say, I've absolutely loved building in this world and so pleased that I have finally got wings and defeated the Ender Dragon. And whilst I absolutely adore this world, it's time to move on to 120. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me, and I'll see you again in a new series very soon. Bye!